Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Molly. Hello.
Hey, Molly's here. We have a guest artist with us. This is super exciting. We don't get many guest artists, but when we do, it is a rare and wonderful occasion. Molly, tell our audience a little about yourself.
Hi, I'm Molly Ostertag. I have a graphic novel that came out pretty recently called The Witch Boy. I'm also the artist on a webcomic called Strong Female Protagonist. And I work at Disney Television. Animation.
We're
Caldwell works.
Technically co-workers.
Wow.
But you're in the shitty building and I'm in the good building. Wait, can I swear on this?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. Especially if it's at my benefit, or I guess at my defamation.
At your expense.
Expense. There we go. Fully fine to bring me down a peg. Yeah. Molly works at the other building. You are. What is your job at Disney?
I'm a prop designer on Star versus the Forces of Evil, which is fun. So I just draw a lot of swords and books are the two main things I draw.
Magical items.
Wow. Speaking of swords and books, our topic for today is Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo!
Yes.
Our suggestion comes to us from Vin Jost and probably others, who has asked us to draw a brand new set of monsters to fight in D&D because they are tired of all the old monsters. I'm going to hop into it.
Yeah.
Do you guys know why all the D&D monsters are so wacky?
No.
I hope I'm correct about this. When they released the first Dungeon Master's Guide and the Monster Manual, they had I think they stole devils and demons from the Bible and other places and used these names that already existed to describe real devils and demons. And then there was the Satanic Panic and people were very against D&D for a while. Mm-hmm. And so they were like, well, we gotta redo this, and so they made a bunch of really goofy monsters.
Yeah, like owlbears. I get that though, because if you came up with Satan, you'd probably be real peeved that Gary Gygax stole it.
Yeah, it was an IP issue actually. It didn't have to do with corrupting children. It was just God was mad.
So Nathan, what have you?
What's happening? Okay.
Aside from dragons, which are the titular monster of Dungeons and Dragons, I think any tabletop role-playing game player is familiar with the Beholder. Big eye surrounded by a bunch of tentacles with smaller eyes. Why not nose?
I'm glad you've added that nose, because you were just dangerously in Shrek territory for a second there.
It looked like I was drawing a Shrek.
I thought it looked like a dick. It went in the nose direction and I was glad.
Noses are kind of the dicks of the face.
I wish you hadn't said that, because I have to live as a human being among other humans for the rest of my life.
And now that knowledge is just wedged in there.
Yeah.
Like an ice pick in your brain. It turns out making a nose super long does evoke imagery.
Okay, maybe I can get some different types of noses in it. Maybe like a snout.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, that's great.
Did we come up with a name for this fella yet?
I'm sort of doing a direct, because I'm drawing first. I want to ease people into this whole concept. So, this is sort of a direct parody of the Beholder.
Can I recommend a name?
Yes, please.
The Besnozzler.
Ooh.
I was going to say the Besniffler.
Maybe he is sort of mucusy.
Oh, he's got a cold.
Oh, no.
Or she or they has a cold.
Living in a dungeon is probably not good for your sinuses.
Do beholders have mouths?
They do. They're a bunch of eyes and one big mouth, so I am going to keep the mouth. Maybe not as sharp teeth, maybe more.
Aww.
Again, I keep coming back to Shrek.
It's
You're
a Shrek
Shrekking
vibe.
it up so hard.
I'm Shrekking it up real bad.
Did you know that Shrek was based on a real man?
I thought that Shrek was based on an ogre, on ogre kind.
There's a wrestler from history. If you look him up. Oh, is his mouth? Oh God, that's horrible.
Great.
And he looks just like Shrek, and they base Shrek on him.
Well, you know so much. You're bringing so many.
I just learned this on a Twitter thread today of strange history. I prepared for Drawfee. I did my homework. I came with anecdotes.
And I should mention, I don't know if we fully clarified this. The reason we decided to do D&D, other than the fact that Vin Joe suggested it, is that you're a huge D&D fan as well.
I love D&D.
Yeah.
We try and tailor the guest episodes to the guests we get.
So we thought we'd just make some really bad monsters. Maybe you can use these in your next campaign.
Yeah. Maybe.
That seems like a pretty firm yes to me.
Yeah, that's a verbal confirmation that yes, you will be using the Did we decide Besnozzler, Besniffler?
I like Besniffler because it's softer, it's tamer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sensitive soul.
Yeah. Maybe he's like passive. Maybe you could like barter with this creature if you
Well,
saw him in a
beholders
dungeon.
are very intelligent in the
Yeah.
book. I don't even know if are they like evil.
They're mostly evil, I would think.
I've just realized recently in my campaign I'm playing with Brennan Lee Mulligan, who writes SFP, our webcomic. But he's like really big into D&D, even more than me, and he knows every single monster in the book. And so I've realized that I can't like use monsters from the book anymore because he always kind of knows what they are.
Oh,
and so
whoa.
I've had to come up with new ones for every session. And like sometimes I'll steal the stats, but I'll just make it look different. But
So have you created monsters for your campaigns?
yeah, they're cool, not funny. I think the coolest one I made was this library guardian that was
Ooh.
a dragon made out of paper. Like the library had sort of come alive and it
Yeah.
wanted to consume like new stories. So it would attack them, and every time it got a hit, it would take a memory from them because it wanted like
What?
anything that hadn't been written down. And then when they defeated it, they had to like look around the papers and then eventually find their memories.
That's so good.
Yeah, it was fun.
And also like that keeps in true with like a dragon's behavior, which is that they love to hoard things.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like for this monster, everyone would like bring out all the objects that they've acquired, and the monster would be like, "These all smell terrible. Thank you."
Does it like bad smelling things?
I was gonna say maybe that's why it's so grumpy, is because it has to smell all the bad smells of the world.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I imagine any dungeoneer that comes through their territory or their swamp would just smell bad. Like if you're a dungeoneer, you have not showered recently.
We've played for a year in my campaign and they just took a bath.
I know that like some people play like super hardcore D&D where like they're tracking what they're eating. They like are tracking showers and things like that.
No, I don't do that nerd shit.
Yeah, you got to keep it loose and fast, which I think is like what we're doing here.
We're telling stories with dice. None of that nerd shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize I sort of set this task upon myself to just keep drawing noses until you guys take this away from me.
Well, Nathan, I see that you've made one kind of intentional vacuum, which is the eyes.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
No eyes, but like beholders, they still have like a brow, so they can make facial expressions. So I think no eyes. I'm trying to create a creature that could fit right into the world. These are like sort of beholders' less popular cousins.
Now, I imagine you encounter one of these like later in your adventure, and all of the Yankee candles you've acquired over your adventure like suddenly come in very handy here.
Oh yeah.
You've got like one person in your party who's always like, every town we go to, I'm going to the Yankee candle store.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just got to load up on those
You're
maple
like, I guess
scented
this
candles.
exists in my world.
I'm pretty done with this.
Yeah, I feel like this is perfect. Nathan, do you mind if I hop in and draw a complimentary creature?
Oh, please do.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to move this over here. So we talked about this for a bit. We touched on it, but like a D&D monster that I absolutely love is the gelatinous cube.
Oh, sure. You see one of those guys coming at you down a narrow hallway, and it's just like, uh-oh.
Yeah, because it's just going to trap you in there. But I feel like cubes, like geometric shapes, are such an integral part of D&D in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what all the dice are.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're specifically not cubes, like most of them, but okay.
Well, they're geometric shapes.
Yes.
You use a D6 quite a
I
bit.
do. That's true. I'm just giving you a hard time.
All my sneak attacks are done with D6.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan, you're playing a campaign right now, aren't you?
Here's the thing: is you really need a person who enjoys the planning aspect of DMing, because I sure like making characters.
Yeah.
And playing them.
Yeah, I sure like being a quest idiot, but I hate having to like follow through.
Wild how much planning goes into D&D. I'm kind of shocked by it when I do it.
Now Caldwell,
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
You've drawn sort of a friendly, furry face on this.
So
Oh,
what
it's
we've got
this.
here,
Wait, okay.
this is the Zoob.
You change this up.
This is the
Oh.
Zoo Cube, aka the Zoob.
The Zoob, of course.
And when you encounter a Zoob, you have to roll a 6-sided dice. And your dungeon master, it's in the book. It'll have a guide that will say which side is which. And you'll have to face that side of the Zoob. Your dice roll will determine which of the creatures you encounter. So you could get Friendly Dolphin, or you could get very happy but dangerous Bear.
Okay. Oh, he's. I'm gonna get you. I'm happy to be a part of this cube.
It's a game to him for sure.
And the dolphin, you just have to watch it die, unless you're in an aquatic area, and you're probably not. You're probably in a dungeon, and that will mess you up too. You just the psychic weight of watching this dolphin gasp for life. Okay.
No. It's like coming out of water. This is like a hyperdimensional cube.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just peeking out of there.
That's
what
cool.
Purpose was this cube made for? Please tell me.
A wizard was bored.
Mordenkind.
I love just like the fact that the bear is fully taking up its section of the cube. Like the dolphin gets an environment.
Yeah.
The bear's just like, I'm a bear.
Oh, who's back here?
This is just some elephant.
Yes.
Maybe wait. Should I do? I'll do a tusk down there too.
It's just sort of being squeezed out.
Mm-hmm.
The dolphin really got sort of the luxury suite in the cube.
I think it's like if you roll the dolphin side, if you roll dolphin, I think it probably gives you something. It like gives you a fish. If you roll elephant, you probably have to barter, I would say. Bear is just going to be straight attack. What other animals do you want to see represented in here? I guess they don't all need to be normal animals.
Kitty cat.
A kitty cat.
Yeah, kitty cat for sure.
Uh-huh. All right, hold on. I think I got an idea. I'm just going to have it kind of be like very big.
Oh.
Are we doing only mammals?
I think it is mammalian, but I would expand the reach.
I just wanted to stay on theme because, like, I imagine just like with oozes, there are different types. So maybe.
Oh yeah, it's like a palette swap.
Have you guys ever gotten the bag of tricks in D&D?
No.
It's an item. It's an item, and it's a little bag, and there's like 3 different kinds, and you just reach in and pull out animals. I don't know how many. It's like 3 a day or something, and you pull out
3 a day.
It's a lot, and you pull out a little fuzzy and throw it on the ground, and it turns into a random animal. And like the better the better the bag, the better the animal.
So this is like the D&D equivalent of Pokemon, I guess, is what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are just like fully adult animals that just like have no memory of being an animal, but they know how to be an animal.
As a DM, like the ethical ramifications of it were really hard to understand.
This is just Donkey Kong.
There is a Donkey Kong side where he does throw barrels at you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, hold on. I'll do like an arm holding a barrel up in there too.
I just don't even want to think about what is happening on the inside of this cube.
Oh, it's so many organs.
Oh.
So many organs and then just an ocean, I guess.
Do they share organs?
Yeah, they got 1 heart, so
Okay.
they are easy.
Oh, so
they're
they're like, okay. So like the bear gets the food for everyone.
Exactly. And I
That's
think
nice.
like it's like a community, I guess. Don't knock it. I thought this through. Oh, I need 1 more animal.
Eagle.
Oh, just some butt wings?
One bird.
Well,
Yeah.
no, bat. I'll do bat. So
Oh,
it can
okay.
stay
Sorry,
mammal. but I do-
mammal cube.
Yeah, it is a mammal cube, please. So just some
Yeah.
a bat butt, a quick bat butt.
That's all. Is that all? That's all the sides.
I think that's all the sides. Great. So that's the Zoob. Now, so we've drawn these 2 great monsters that are just coming down the corridor towards you.
Oh no.
And Molly, what I think we thought would be fun for you is to draw the hero that must oppose them.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So Molly, we've given you this task. These are the two the 2 monsters facing you. Now you must draw the only hero who can defeat them.
Okay.
So do you have any style inspirations, any kind of like aesthetics you want to work towards here?
Okay. So the thing I have one passion other than Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Oh, can I start drawing?
Yeah, go for
Should
it.
I draw on here?
You could either draw like a
He's
very
gonna be
tiny,
very little.
or you can just get rid of our guys for now.
Okay.
That's probably better.
We could put them to scale at the end.
Okay.
There we go. Cool.
Goodbye.
All right, here they are.
Okay, I have one passion other than Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
And I really, really love Jughead.
Now, Jughead has entered the universe of Drawfee from time to time.
Really?
We did a Cthulhu or a Lovecraft episode.
Oh yeah, Sathagwa was a very much an ode to Jughead in Caldwell's drawing. He was in a universe full of cheeseburgers.
That's like more like comics Jughead, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It was more of a classic Jughead. It was
Okay.
a celestial Jughead.
I haven't watched the CW show. Is he as into burgers and ground meat sandwiches as he is in the comics?
Well, it's kind of fucked up because in the first season, he is sitting in the diner for so long. He's drinking milkshakes and like eating fries and never eating a burger. And I think in the last episode he eats a burger, or like it takes a while.
That's like the last scene is he eats the burger and then blackout.
Yeah, like looks at the camera and winks, and then yeah.
to keep the comic purists coming back.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone's just waiting.
Yeah.
So is this going to be like a fantasy version of Jughead?
Oh, okay. I was just doing some fan art.
This is normal Jug. Yeah.
I'll give him a fucking sword then.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
No, honestly, that's so funny. Just like, I can't wait for season 3 of Archie of Riverdale, where Jughead just shows up with a fucking sword.
He would, out of all of the characters on there, he would have a sword and he would.
Well, because I see promos for that show and like Archie's like holding a gun and looking very concerned.
They did let Archie have a gun in this season, and that I don't think anyone should have let him have that.
If Archie can have a gun, then Jughead can have a sword.
Let Jughead have a sword.
Can we please get this trending?
Give Jughead a sword. Wasn't there? There was some viral post that I saw that was like petition to get Carly Rae Jepsen a sword. And that was very funny. I think just more
I agree with that.
more people that we trust with swords should have swords.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing. If you live in England, the monarchy is just assigning swords to landowners left and right.
What?
Yeah,
What
if
do you mean by
you
that?
become like a prince or a duke, you get a sword.
They've got all these swords left over from
It's true. They have a big store.
Trying to think how to do a pommel that's like a bird.
A burger pommel? Would it be the hilt?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You're the true cartoonist here. I don't usually draw like funny. I have to say, I usually draw emotions.
not a lot of food-based weaponry on Star.
You know, there is some. I made a magic wand that looks like a bowl of nachos, but I don't think we ended up using it.
That's a bummer.
It was complicated. It was very conceptual. That might have been why they didn't end up using it.
This looks so fucking good, by the way.
I know.
Yeah,
I
this
want a
is great.
burger. I'm very hungry.
So yeah, and then
Yeah.
he's just got a sword like blasting through that. I imagine that the sword is maybe a flaming sword, and it is
Oh.
constantly charbroiling the burger.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
sure.
You're
perpetually
brilliant.
broiled.
You're brilliant.
Is he like a sworn knight of the Burger King?
Shit, that just writes itself, huh?
Yeah.
I do like to think that at the very least, that is his class, is Burger Knight.
Burger Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's I think he's Diner Knight with like
Oh,
a
yeah.
specialty. When he got to 3rd level, he got to choose his specialty, and that was
Absolutely.
into burger. I hope the people who watch like deep cuts into D&D,
I
because
think-
I mean that wasn't a very deep cut, but that wasn't like a good joke either.
No, I think this is going to fit in just right.
Okay. I guess I have to give him little legs because I didn't leave enough room.
No, those seem good, and I
Little
can't tell you how many
cutouts.
times on Drawfee we've drawn legs, or like we get done with a character, and then we're like, oh shit, we got to add some legs to this.
Yeah.
It definitely leads to us drawing centaurs more than you would imagine.
That seems like wrong to decide to draw a horse on the end of it instead of legs.
No, that would be Jug Horse. That's an alternate.
Jug Horse. Oh my God. So I wrote an article
Mm-hmm.
because I was very inspired by Jughead. I wrote an article about how he's like a lesbian fashion icon because
Mm-hmm.
I love to dress like him, and all the lesbians I know like to, not all of them, a lot of them like to dress like him.
It's a good look.
And I just now every time I see it, every time I watch Riverdale, I'm like, it's me. I'm Jughead
You are wearing the crown hat right now.
right now. I I dressed as him for Halloween, and so I had it, and
It
I
was
had to
uncanny.
go out.
It was a good.
Thank you. Yeah.
It does suck because it's so iconic that
I know.
you can't really like wear it in everyday use.
Yeah, but I do wear the jacket every single day.
Absolutely.
I bought it because it's very cheap, and I like just got it. Like
And you do have the sword, and you do carry the sword all
I
the time.
do have the burger sword,
Right.
and I do.
So
I love diners.
yeah, oh, me too.
Well, that's like okay, because it's like I love diners. I grew up in upstate New York, and the only place where teens could go at 3 a.m. when you wanted to be rowdy, but legal, was the diner, and so we would spend a long time in the diner talking about dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And like you can just get, you can get milkshakes at 3 a.m.
It's great.
in the diner. It's so lovely, and so I love diners, and I love true crime, and that's why I love Jughead.
Jughead, it is cool to see a character come along and just like encapsulate your whole deal.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny, like, so I wrote that article and a lot of people were like, Jughead cannot be a lesbian. And I was like, listen, like, if there was a girl on TV who dressed exactly the same, who loved true crime and diners, and she had a girlfriend and they solved crimes together, that I would choose that one.
I mean,
but I'm working with what I can have.
so Molly, I think what we're thinking,
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
You've got this great Jughead.
He's so cute. He's so sad. Okay.
I think that we should pit him against our two monsters.
Oh no, they're gonna. Oh, he's not very strong. He's not good at anything. Okay, he's got the sword of burgers though.
He can write poems.
Our monsters aren't very good either, so I think it's a fair matchup. Can we just see real quick, like, this Jughead to scale next to
Oh,
the
boy.
monsters?
Okay.
Jughead for scale. Yeah, do you want to like shrink him down just a little bit maybe?
Be little. That's probably it, right?
Yeah, that's great.
Little guy. Oh, it's a big cube.
Yeah, you can shrink my cube too if you want.
Okay.
Shrink that cube.
Shrink that cube.
Baby, you can shrink my cube.
That shouldn't be that funny. All right, this is perfect. So they're kind of like floating up to me to greet him.
Yeah. Hello.
I have a 20-sided die right here. I think we should play some fast and loose D&D with these characters right the heck
And we're
now.
gonna follow the rules of D&D exactly. So
100%.
rules purists, if we get anything wrong, send me a letter at my personal home.
We're gonna be playing.
Tell me.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing 6F D&D. That's the rule set we're gonna be playing with. All right. Well, I guess we should all roll initiative then, huh? Nathan, do you have a die over there, or can we roll for you?
I've got dice for days.
Good.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm rolling. I have gotten a 1.
A 1.
Okay.
Critical miss.
I didn't do much better. I got a 4.
I got a 16.
All right, so you go first.
Chucky.
So yeah, you can just describe what you want to do.
Shit. Okay. Juggy is a peace-loving boy.
Right.
And he's going to approach the cube and hope for the dolphin.
Hope for
Do you
dolphin.
want to roll? I have a D6 too. Or
Yeah.
Nathan, do you have a D6?
I do have a D6.
Can you roll the D6?
Yeah, tell us. That's what he's holding out his sword and he's saying, please.
Pray for dolphin.
I pray for the dolphin.
So let's assign numbers to each of the sides first.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
do that.
1 is bear.
I think order you drew them in, right?
Yeah. 1
Bear,
is bear.
dolphin, elephant, cat, Donkey Kong, bat.
There you go.
Okay. So we're hoping for a 2. We got a 6.
Ooh, that's gonna be bat butt.
Bat.
You got
No.
the bat.
You must face the bat butt.
It's just the butt of a bat?
It's the butt of the creature.
Well, it's a cube, so okay.
Yeah.
Based on the way the wings are coming out, it's like the top part of it's like the bat. It's like you're looking down on a bat.
So yeah, you approach this. You approach
Okay.
this posterior bat. What do you do?
Offer it a bite of my burg.
Oh shit.
Does the bat butt want a burger bite?
Does we'll see if that alliteration
Okay.
is enough to do the trick. Do you want to roll to see how well
yeah,
you do?
Totally.
I think you should get advantage for the alliteration.
I would
Thank
say
you.
so.
Okay, because that was a 7. And
That's
that
a
was
12?
a 12.
12.
Yeah, I would say with a 12 that the bat probably takes a nibble.
Okay. And when it's checked, did I strike it with my flaming sword of charboiling?
All right, roll damage.
Hell yeah. Ooh, a 9.
That's a 9. Well, luckily, this Zoob is holding armor class 6. It's 1 for each
Oh,
side. So you do hit.
Okay.
I guess, do you want to roll? and
Oh,
see if
sure.
you-
Yeah, Nathan, you'd better be keeping track of these hit points.
Oh yeah, how many hit points do we start with?
I only got 6. Is that a lot or a little
it's
compared
1
to
HP
this
for
creature?
each side. It is defeated.
Okay, so you
Oh,
killed
hell
it.
yeah.
Do you wish to say any last words to the Zoob? The Zoob, which is strangely weak.
I don't know what I say. I say I'm sorry. I wish I'd had the dolphin. I think we could have
scream.
worked things out.
How about this? You scream, gotta shear both sides, and then you slice all 6 sides.
Wow.
Gotta shear.
It's it's like a little play on words.
Yes, that's what I scream.
It works.
I slice all of the sides.
Nice.
Dolphin, gone.
It is defeated.
Elephant legs, gone.
It's just a cube of internal organs.
Yep.
And open wounds. I don't think Jughead would kill a kitty cat.
Do you take the cat?
Jughead takes the cat.
As it's familiar.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful.
Yeah.
Gigantic cat. Okay, so Jughead is now equipped with the cat. It's just no legs. It's just that sort
Okay.
of top.
So you've
Yes.
defeated.
Jughead climbs aboard the half cat.
It's like in the early Pokemon games when you would surf and it would just be like a weird lump with fins.
Yes.
So you defeated the Zoob. Now it's time to move on to the Besniffler.
Okay.
The Besniffler, who has smelled the delicious scent of a burger.
Oh.
No, my burger sword gave me away.
Yeah. And it says, some smells good. Achoo! He still has a cold.
Please do not get your germs on my burger. It's unsanitary, sir. Or ma'am.
Roll diplomacy. Oh, that's a 2. With a 2.
Jughead's a greasy teen. He's in a gang in this season, so
Oh, shit.
he's not very good at diplomacy.
He is greasy and rude.
Something about that voice just makes me want the burger more.
No!
I'm reaching for it. I'm
How
reaching
dare
for it
you.
with my many noses.
Oh my god.
All right.
Roll for reaching.
Yeah, we're at
with
an
your
impasse.
nose.
Nathan, do you want to reach out?
Here come my many snotty, sniffly noses.
Oh.
Oh, God. This is like where all the animation budget is going.
Wow. I rolled a 3.
Oh, God.
So I just fully again, no sight. So I think just like I've confused the smell of like the burning flesh of the cube with the burger.
Uh-huh.
And so I've just sort of gone headfirst into the dead cube.
Oh,
Into the remains of the cube.
god.
Okay. What do you say about that?
This is too big to be a burger. Or is it? I don't know. I nibble on it to get a better sense.
How's it taste?
Um,
roll for. Oh no, yeah, okay. You can taste.
Yeah,
No,
roll-
but your tongue is a nose. Can you taste?
I don't know. Well, again, it's mostly smell, and I'm pretty congested. So
I would say roll to see if you're allergic to guts.
Okay, let me see if I'm allergic to guts. 15.
You are 100% allergic to guts.
Wait.
No, he's not. No, it was a good roll.
Oh, it was a good roll. Yeah, I guess you're fine then.
Okay, so I'm eating it.
What kind of bear is it? Is it a polar bear?
I was picturing like a grizzly or a Kodiak.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. How
Because
come?
polar bears have a poisonous organ inside them.
Really?
Like their liver
I
or
guess-
something.
I guess the Besniffler is immune. Honestly, I think your sinuses clear up if anything.
Oh shit.
cool.
You're stronger than ever.
Yeah, you get advantage on your next roll.
Angry that I had to eat something that wasn't a burger, I rear back and I launch just a big ol' snot rocket right at you.
No.
Okay, I guess. What do you want to roll for that?
Let's just do a contest.
Yeah.
My dexterity dodging versus your snot rocket.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled a 19.
Shit, you got me.
Oh, you got gooped.
Oh no.
You got gooped.
Oh no.
Jughead looks disgusted.
Oh no, not on his nice denim jacket.
Yeah.
All right, how are you gonna respond, Jughead? Your things are not looking great for our hero.
Jughead, he reaches into his pocket full of, there's so much shit in here, receipts, paper clips,
Archie's
clues,
gun.
Archie's gun. Yeah, burger wrappers, clues to the murder mysteries constantly haunting Riverdale streets. And he pulls out some napkins and from Pop's Diner, and he springs forward to try to stem the flow from as many noses as possible.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
roll to stem the flow.
That's a 13.
Fucking 13.
I'll
I
give.
thought it was an 18. That's why I got excited.
13's probably gonna stem the flow
Yeah,
pretty
there's
nicely.
a lot of goop.
I stemmed 13 of the noses
Yeah, that's. Let me count them.
out of 20. Well, there could be more behind
There's
it.
definitely more
Sort of coiled up.
perspective.
The Besniffler appreciates it. It says, maybe I misjudged you, annoying sounding teen. You help clean up my. It's very hard to wipe your nose when you don't have hands and all of your appendages are just more sniffly noses.
That
So
makes a lot of sense. Jughead turns and looks at the giant cat behind him. Excuse me, sir. I think I've cracked the case here. I think you have a cat allergy.
oh my God,
It's true.
Is
there
it
was
true?
a cat here.
There's 1/6 of the creature that you used to be friends with that I murdered viciously was a cat.
Oh no. Oh no, you murdered my friend.
But I've solved your allergy problem.
All right.
It's true.
Let's call that a wash.
So
Okay,
I guess
sort of even in this
Yeah,
case.
even. I will let you pass.
Thanks,
like-
sir.
I guess you win by leaving.
You can have the treasure. I wasn't going to do anything with it anyway.
Sweet.
I've just got an axe to grind, and so I guard it to hurt adventurers, but I don't have any use for treasure.
Let me take it off your hands, buddy.
All right.
I
Here
could
you
use
go.
this treasure.
What's the treasure?
What should the treasure be?
I think you open the chest
Okay.
and you see a little card inside that says, the real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
Fuck.
But then you open the card. It's like like a Hallmark card. And you open the
Yeah.
inside and it says, JK, it's burgers.
Yes.
And then it's just like a million burgers. It's an infinite
Inside
burger
the card?
chest. No, in the treasure
the chest.
Yeah.
Wow, it must have been a smell-proof chest that
Yes.
because if the Besniffler had known he had all those burgers all along.
I know. But Sniffler, it turns out the greatest treasure was in front of you the whole time. And I have stolen it.
Farewell.
Farewell.
And thus concludes our adventure. Well done,
That
everyone.
was really epic and beautiful.
Well, Molly, if people want more stories from you, where might they find them?
This was my peak, I think. I think I peaked here.
Is your opus?
But if you want to sort of see what I do with the rest of my career, you can find me on Twitter at Molly Ostertag. Twitter is the place where I post most frequently about what I'm working on. But you can definitely also check out my webcomic. It's strongfemaleprotagonist.com. Superheroes and social justice is my pitch for that one. And my book, The Witch Boy, is in bookstores right now.
Yeah, buy that book. It's a good book.
It's a good book, actually. I'm really proud of it, so you should get it.
And you're working on the sequel now, too.
I am. Yeah, almost done with it, actually.
So you don't have to
Yeah.
read the book and be like, oh, that's it? No, there's more.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's not one of
gonna be
those.
more.
It's not one of those single books.
No.
That people used to do.
Why?
I don't get it. Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming on.
Thank you.
This was fantastic.
This was
Thank
so
you.
fun.
This was amazing. I want to do this with all our guests. I don't care what they want to do anymore.
I think it's good. I think it's.
And boy, oh boy, do we have a cavalcade of guests coming at you in 2018.
You're the guest. Can I get I think it's good? Just like, can I get that quote from you? Maybe like emblazoned on like a stamp or something? Or maybe just like as kind of the tag that we use for the show now.
Yeah.
It's just I think it's
I
good,
think
Molly
it's good.
Ostertag.
Yeah.
Instead of we're sorry, I think it's good.
Don't
We're moving up.
apologize. I think it's good. I will be there for you to think the thing you do is good.
Well, traditionally, what we like to do at the end of each episode is apologize to our viewers for the monstrosities and crazy things we've drawn.
Don't apologize. This is beautiful.
I will apologize, but again, since we were opposed on the field of battle, we can be opposed in our
I
viewpoints
do
here
not apologize.
too. Molly doesn't apologize. I will apologize for all of us. I should take the bullets. We're sorry. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to roll to see how sorry I am.
Oh.
It's an 11.
11, sorry.
Decently sorry.
More sorry than not.
It's decent.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Smell you later. Yes!
Hey! Now I'm sorry.